you're watching Tulipswift today. I have a video. I've been wanting to do a TS7 video with all the clues and stuff, and there's so much speculation, but so much of it felt so incredibly far-fetched. And also I felt like everybody was already in on it that I didn't really need to make a video. But I think this could be fun because I keep seeing new theories that I hadn't seen before, and some of them are just so ridiculous. I think it'd be funny if we talked about them. Also, you've probably seen half of these before, but I'm gonna try to include some like underground ones because they're really funny. But yeah, all of our clues are from Instagram and Instagram captions, and then there's a few things that came from just seeds that she's planted in the Reputation era. Yeah, let me get my screen recording going and we'll get started. Hey, welcome to the face cam. So I'm gonna tell you the things that I think are absolutely certain and then the things that are BS, all right? So what's absolutely certain is that we have another album coming out. So everything's kind of a theory. We don't know what's going on. Let's get started on Taylor Swift's Instagram. So this is pretty much the clues we have. For reference, in August 2017, she started teasing her album Reputation. So this is what her Instagram looked like at that time. Very dark, completely black and white. These fonts are used on her store throughout the entire era. So everything is really planned from the very, very beginning. Zoom forward to her Instagram this past week. Everything is pink and light colors, and I would say it really starts with this picture. So I'm gonna tell you the first theory is that these photos are a countdown, and it seems kind of far-fetched, but I'm just gonna give it to you because this is the most popular theory. And this photo of Meredith, this is supposed to be the number 8, I believe, and the couch cushions, the dimples in the couch make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think this is a good theory because there's like this one in the corner right here under this one, so like it could easily be that. There's a few under Meredith. It's like we could have come up with whatever numbers we wanted. So this picture is supposed to be the number 7 because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 palm trees, and there's 7 palm trees in the caption. But I think that's easy because it's teasing her 7th album. So I don't think this is a countdown picture for 7. I just honestly think it's 7 palm trees. This is supposed to be day 6, and everyone kept saying, oh my god, she's on the 6th step, but she literally is spread out. So if you count from the top or the bottom, you can come up with a huge range of numbers from where her hand is to where her feet are to where she's sitting to where her other foot is. This one, once this one was posted, I was like, that's it, the countdown's over, it's debunked, you can't find a 5 in this photo. But everyone fucking found the number 5. So they said there were 5 holes in the fence, and I was like, no there's not, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the real clue here is that there's a heart going on because Taylor Swift was just announced for the iHeartRadio Music Awards. All right, day 4, and this one's such a stretch because people are saying she forgot to post, and this one is supposed to be that there's 3 doors. 1, 2, 3. I heard someone say that there's 3 branches right here. This one is supposed to be number 2, not because of the picture, but because of the emoji hearts in the caption. Day 1, this was easy because she has 1 emoji heart in the caption, and her body kind of makes an upright number 1. So to recap, the things I believe are that this is the theme of the 7th album. I think the palm trees are very important because this keeps coming up. I think the heart is important, not only to the album theme, but to tease iHeartRadio Music Awards. The countdown was really kind of debunked when she didn't release anything at midnight. What was she counting down to? Like, this was now a whole day ago. So I think if you look at it, and the fact that she didn't post on day 4, and the only thing that really checks out is number 7, and this only checks out because it's for album 7, and that's obvious. A few more things that I'd like to point out in these pictures. Someone said that they saw the name Joe in here, and I thought that was BS, but if you look close, it literally says Joe. So if you look at like the lighter colored forestry, you can see a J right over here, and that's kind of hard to see, but right here, there's like an O that's like very, 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 very clear. And then right here, this E, like that's ridiculous. Like that looks exactly like J-O-E. Joe is the name of her current boyfriend, Joe Alwyn. He's a British actor, very handsome. And if I zoom out here, let's see if we can still see it. J-O-E. E. But the thing is, this was edited on some app apparently, and I don't know if some of these lighter colors look like they're from the stars, so that's just like a presetting. So maybe it doesn't mean anything, but it's just very bizarre to me because once you see it, you can't like stop looking at it. If you add up the last 6 images, you should get 13 emojis, but I think that's a coincidence because like I think this one is obviously part of the theme, and if you add up this one, you would get 14. A lot of people have been talking about this camo jacket that she wears in a promo photo for Reputation. There's a lot of interesting things on it that have to do with clues that we've seen for the album. But the thing is, this is a Marc Jacobs camo hoodie, so this hoodie was like designed. She did not personalize each patch, but I think it's also very interesting because one of our big clues for this album, or what people thought it was, Taylor Swift dressed as the Little Mermaid for her New Year's party, and a lot of people were saying this mermaid might have to do with the album theme. And if you look at this jacket, we not only find a mermaid right here, you find a palm tree like all over the jacket, and this word paradise is really sticking out to people and they think this is the name of her album. But like I said, this was a pre-designed jacket that exists that Taylor Swift did not customize. But here's someone pointing out the idea of paradise. She says the dice are the only things that never made sense. It seems so random. Dice is rolled to 7, and at first I didn't really think that because I just was looking at the front part, but if you look at the like white part that's highlighted, it does make a 7. This whole jacket situation seemed really convincing to me, but honestly it is not a customized jacket. It's from Marc Jacobs.
Hey guys, I just had an idea because I was so convinced that this jacket is a coincidence, but now I think I realized it. Okay, so possibly she knew that album 7 was going to be called Paradise before Reputation even started. And so when she found that jacket that said Paradise, she wore it in the Reputation photo shoot, stay with me, to tease it and then to draw attention to the name Paradise. She's been planting clues that are other things that exist on the jacket. Possibly all the clues come from the jacket instead of the other way around. She dressed up as a mermaid to pay attention to the jacket. The palm trees are about the jacket. Everything is to point to the name Paradise or pair of dice. I sound like a fucking crazy person. All right, I'm gonna go.
And the fact that it was just one of hundreds of outfits that she wore in this era, I really think it's just a huge coincidence. So Taylor Swift's photo shoot with LUK just came out, and this doesn't have any announcements or anything about new music, but I think it just shows that she's coming back and she's still working. One thing that appears is her heart earrings right here that she's wearing, and this isn't as much as a theory, but it's just kind of a fact, is we can look at the timeline of when she shot this based on other things that she's posted. Like this was a promotional video for the Reputation Stadium tour on Netflix. Here we have the heart earrings and the striped shirt, but I think we can still say the heart is a nice clue. I really like this theory. I'm gonna check it out with you guys, but because this is something Taylor used in the past, as capital letters were her secret messages in all of her album booklets. So here in this picture, it's her and her mom playing Scrabble, and in the caption it says "Let the games begin," which is a lyric from the first track on Reputation, and begins in all caps. And then if we go to this Instagram photo, another is in capital letters, and then just from a few days ago, me in all capital letters. I really like this theory, begin another me. I just don't, like, the photos are so far apart that it's like hard for me to work with it. So Tay Glamour is the one who said forgot to post, and she actually, there is some more evidence to this, because one of Taylor Swift fans who is in this picture, who's at the New Year's party, put on her Instagram story her with 7 palm tree emojis, and then she also said, and this is very telling, it's okay that Taylor forgot to post, but hopefully she will remember tomorrow. So honestly, this is like proof, but I think she might have just been playing with us because there was nothing on day 0, like it didn't count down to anything. except maybe the Jonas Brothers reunion, but that just doesn't make sense. Another theory has to do with the calendars that came out. There are flowers all over the calendars, and they're in different places each month. Sometimes they never appear in a month. In February, there's one on the bottom corner. So here's a picture of it. Honestly, at the bottom corner just seems like a normal place to put an image, like graphically. I mean, it would be impressive if they planned release dates for the entire 2019 year, and they usually do plan them that far ahead, but they would never announce them or give clues because they'd be so easy to change because like stuff comes up. I don't think this means she knows what it means. Like Taylor might not have told her. Like Taylor's a lot of friends, but I think she's just with us and like speculating. I love this tweet. I don't know if this was Erin's idea, but this is something I've been thinking about a lot. If the TS7 era was scrapped for Reputation after the Kim and Kanye drama. So if we look at right after 1989, when we thought we were getting album 6 clues, there's a lot of these palm trees pictures. Bleachella happened. So here we are on our Look What You Made Me Do music video that we've seen 1,000 times. All right, so what I'm looking for is this airplane shot. So people are saying that the airplane had palm trees on it, or it was kind of like a symbol for this paradise because it, like, you go on vacation or whatever. You can kind of see like the leaves and stuff happening. So this is like what the 6th album was supposed to be, and now she's destroying it and making it into something else. I don't see any more palm trees happening. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay, here she is. It's not what I thought, because I thought the palm trees were on the plane and she's spray painting over it, but she's just wearing them. Okay, no, you know what? They are palm leaves. All right, and so she's spray painting over the plane as if changing her idea. So I think this is really our best shot in the entire video. Those are all of the theories I'm going to do right now. I can't think of any more. I guess you'll get an iPhone video of me in the editing room. I think that we're reading too much into it. If we look at her old clues, such as when she posted first single coming out tomorrow for Reputation, and the caption was ready for it, which is one of the tracks. Like, I think it's way more simpler than we think. I think the heart is for I Heart, and I think the light colors is the album theme. I think her friend was just teasing us with the countdown clues. I think the palm trees is 7 for the 7th album, but I don't think anything else is related. I'm curious what you guys think. If you think it all is related, maybe you're right. Also, all the things on that freaking jacket are just, it's such a coincidence. I'm curious if the mermaid has anything to do with it. It kind of seems like we ditched the mermaid idea. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye!